What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. OG here, and we're getting ready to start our next champs run. Obviously, we're going to open a few packs, do a little couple warm-up games in the events, and then we get right after it. Now, 9 wins in our first go after 2 months away from FC. So not bad. However, I still was very disappointed because in those 6 games, it just made me realize the downside of FC, which is the inconsistent gameplay. Now, I know there's players out there that hit 15s all the time, 14s, 13s. For me, that is a incredible weekend. Any one of those, really getting into double digits. And the reason for that is the same thing I see from many across the world, right? How do I know that? In the comments, Reddit, under the socials for FC. There's something that goes on throughout a champs where you literally can't move at times. And I know this is synonymous with console play. I remember showing you guys the video, doing a reaction video on it from Nick, where he said console champs ruined me. He went from 7-1 to 8-4. Many of us know that feeling where we have a great run going, and we know that series of games that are coming where it's just going to feel like crap. And you'll run against across those players that not only are you delayed, you can't move, but they take advantage of it. Without a doubt, what they're doing is taking advantage of the poor servers, which, as you can see here, the game's constantly crashing. You're constantly having to restart. Like, there's just a lot that, no doubt shows that FC has these issues. But I don't get why certain players have good connection all the way through. I don't understand how why console has such a big problem when PC does not. Like, I'm sure there's more technical answers to all these things, but at the end of the day, we can just do our best and know that when the gameplay is good, this is a good game, and you can play good football, and that's what we're going to try to do throughout. If we can't move certain games, or if we play bad and suffer a loss, no big deal. It is what it is. It's very easy to maybe just show highlights of champs because of how frustrating it is to not show when you have some poor outings. I don't want to do that because I know a vast majority of FC players have these same struggles in champs. It would be a false advertising to show a bunch of players just easily strolling through champs, getting 15, 14, 13, 12, just constant good connection games, because that's not how it goes for a lot of us, right? And so that's the goal. Get through, play as good as we can, and see how it goes. We've been playing very well. The key, keep the ball, work it out wide, then back through to the middle. That's how we've been finding most success, whether it's driving the byline and then getting the low drivens as opposed to cutting in, driving the byline, trying to play the cutback passes, working down to the end and playing those low drivens in and then looking for a pass, or sometimes a one-time volley or shot off of those low driven crosses. If not, we work the ball outside, act like we're driving the byline, but then cut it back. By that time, we've spread out our opponent's defense, and now we work the middle of the pitch from between our CMs, Cam, and striker, trying to get a chance and hopefully score. Obviously, when I say keep possession, keep it simple, it's because many times players, and including me, I fall into this sometimes, will start trying to force that through ball. It's very tempting to want to go for it over and over and over, and if your opponent doesn't mark it, go for it over and over and over. But throughout the champs, we're definitely going to be playing very good players, dealing with, like I said, inconsistent gameplay where you're going to be offsides many times if you try to force that. A good defender is going to be able to read it and scoop that ball up, so you're just giving up possession essentially, and you don't want to do that. Defensively, I would say be patient, right, and drop back into my shape. Don't allow any dangerous angles, but that's just not when I play my best. I love pressure defending. I love pressing high up the pitch, anticipating my opponent's next move, actively cutting off passing and dribbling lanes. No different than if I drop back, but just doing it further out the pitch in the danger area, where my opponent where I'm putting them to the test, where they're going to be rushed to make good decisions. And a lot of times when you do that, the mistakes are going to come, and it keeps the ball out of dangerous areas, unless you get caught because you are playing an extremely high line, 91 depth to be exact. And so you have to be very aware, ready to chase an opponent back if they work it up the pitch good enough. And then, of course, last but not least, the build up. The most important part I say for last, and that is once you win the ball, working it from the back into the attack. My two CMs are at the heart of this, as well as my wing backs too. But my two center mids coming back, helping on defense, and helping to get that ball in transition. Again, here it's just keeping it simple, not forcing the through ball to get straight in on goal. If I have to play negative at times, right? Look for holes in my opponent's defense, but be patient. We have to be a little more urgent, a little quicker when there is delay, because it allows your opponent to close down more space, and before you can make a pass, sometimes your opponent can get on you, strip you, and now you're in a very bad spot. And you don't want to give your opponent those free attacks. So you have to quickly recognize, what the connection's like, what the game's going to be like, right? Which is what's been a big help from last champs to now this week preparing, is understanding all the different ways that these ratty players try to exploit, certain things with bad connection games, understanding what kind of game we're going through, and understanding that it can change. Doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, 5, 6-0 up. You can't take your foot off the pedal. You can't, start to relax, coast to the finish line, because, as we all know, what many call script, what I call like bad connection clicking in, that delay can come out of nowhere. And now every time your opponent gets the ball, they're scoring a goal. I actually blew a couple of games like that last weekend and my first weekend back. So I don't need to learn that mistake again. I'm well aware of what can happen. And so staying focused all the way through from start to finish is very important too. All right, so now we get into this. As you can see, we have the live event. I'll show you the objectives real quick. For this here, we're here. So we have to win one more there, and then scoring 5 more. So we're going to work that out. It's all one league. So competitive. Zone 1 league, so that should be 5 games. No problem. We'll try to get through that, and then we'll start in on our journey. That's our normal squad that we'll be going into the champs weekend with. Here's the squad we'll play with now. Video coming out tomorrow talking about these principles that you must adopt to be successful, by the way. Let me test something out here. Let me see what it's looking like with Liga F. See if we could pull something off with these women. You know what? Nah. I don't want to switch all that now. I was going to say I could try to complete a couple of the evos. I have one on Dante, one on Mari Jose. But I got this team all the way set up. I don't want to change all that. So let's get into the warm-up phase. Even though it's different players, a lesser team, it's a great warm-up opportunity. It might be harder to find opponents who are probably all playing champs. Good way to just get an idea for how the connection is right now, the whole 9. Frimpong was an option for an SBC before we switched Ferland Mendy to the right. And Evolved Davies. Very happy with my wingbacks. Very happy with this whole Evos to Glory squad. You don't get to see them in action now, as this is an event squad, but you get to see a few of them, including that Havertz card that I patiently evolved all the way from the start of the game. Brought him from like a low 80s player to a marquee, you know, ahead of the power curve type of player. See, trying to work the ball out and in is my number one way to attack. I feel like he had room there. You see, I'm right on him. Good Frimpong. Oh, you gotta get that. I don't know why he shanked it. Oh my goodness, the slow motion of the play. Good clearance off the line there. That's why you have a player at the post. You can see the delay we're dealing with here. It's pretty crazy. But again, good warm up for champs. This is what you go through at times. Good. Oh my gosh, and then it registers my passes. You're in. Oh my gosh, it's so delayed, it's not even funny. Beautiful defense to keep him at bay. Guys, I can't even get a pass off. It's ridiculous. Yes, finally. That's all we need. Give us one, we take advantage of it. Good. You're in. Oh. I need to figure out a way to get those. Probably go low. Double tap maybe. Well, that was good. That delay was good. It's just silly. He's glitching through because there's delay. That's all he's doing, literally. I mean, what skill is that? Can you imagine a player just doing a random skill move to run through people? I mean, just think about that real quick. Can you imagine a player doing a skill move to run through somebody? Not run around them, but just to make it so they can't tackle. It's just losers like this that ruin the game. No one would think about that unless you're a rat piece of trash. You're doing a skill move, not to beat your opponent, but to literally dribble through them. Welcome to Champs Weekend, and this is just an event, but this is where you can't get too upset because we all know that's not football. Imagine that's football. You do a move and the move makes it to where look at that delay. Your opponent can't do anything to you. Just imagine that real quick. Eat that, buddy. Learn to defend. Didn't need to run through you, did I? Now, if I would have just started spamming skill moves there, I could have literally ran through him. Good D. Good. Bravo. I wanted a low cross. I don't know why I didn't low cross. These fucking losers, bro. God damn. So if that doesn't tell you the delay, I don't know what will. Yeah, I'm 17 seconds delayed. It's just crazy. Good run from my box to box. Just hold it, patience. Oh my gosh. So that's what I'd love to get an answer from, like, there you go, a little ratty-tatty. And, you know, it's not one of those things where you know that a player knows what's going on, or that you know, and it could just be, hey, they have terrible connection, and that's how their game is, but, like, doing skill spamming to run through defenders is extremely ratty. We're not talking, like, if you're familiar with Rocket League, we're not talking people whining about demos, which is a strategy in the game. It's a cool part of the game. Okay, we're not talking about toy car soccer, totally made up game. People getting mad at demos. We're talking about legit something that's against science. You can't run through players. You can't run through people. You run into them, you're gonna lose the ball. You're gonna physically be stopped. And these players do these skill spams to stop themselves from being tackled, right? It's not a step over faking the defender outright while you go left, or any other skill move faking the defender out to go a direction while you go the other. It's literally a glitch to try to use animations to get through where you can't with skill. So yeah, just a small example of where these players can make the game look like trash, and where the frustration comes. You're going to see that times 10 in champs. And I'm trying to just get used to that, get familiar with it, and let people know that you can try to still have fun through it. I'm still working on it myself. We're right there together. But I know you guys can relate. 4 more we got to score, but we're going to open up these packs. We scoring those 4, and then we got some more fodder. We'll open it all together, actually. We'll go right back into another game. So let's see. Maybe I will switch to Torrejon now to try to finish her up. Put her at striker. All I gotta do is score in 4. I don't gotta win. One league. We might not be able to, eh? My goodness. That's the only position I have. I can find somebody. I'll go to the transfer market just for that one player. Good. We know we got Toty for this. Somewhere. She's on the bench, isn't she? Torrejon. Oh man, she's gonna be slow back there. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough team to try to finish and score 4. Just even a whole score though. We have a pretty good offense. See what we're working with here. So we just need a center back and a keeper. Not bad. Maybe we'll even have him that I missed somehow. The Jeremy Pino is somebody that if I can remember to keep him, that I'm going to maybe work on evoing next. Squad builder. Liga F. All right, now I guess we will go open those packs. See if we can get a Liga F player or not. Maybe we'll get a team of the season. It's some kind type of help in packing the players you want. Like in eFootball, they say that there's certain little routines you can do. CDM Turkalanoglu. You got Lavelle, American Women's League player though. SBC storage is full. Alright, let's go to the SBCs and do something about that. We can't have a 90 rated. 20 days to do this thing's crazy. Any team of the year we want, but look at that, guys. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3. 789s. What do you get as a reward for these? It doesn't say. I guess I should go for this though, right guys? days to complete. Oh, this is that. Why doesn't it say the go? It should. They should have come up with a cooler name. I'm not doing that. It's way too much. Dude, I thought I'm so dumb. I thought that was somewhere else. I thought that was, anyways. I'd rather go for like Butra, dude. I'd honestly rather go for like Butra. How long to finish him up? 16 days. But we still have the swaps. Work from the SBC storage here. See what we can get. Squad builder. Quality gold. '84s. As many of these as we can. Cool, so another cool pack to open. And we open up space for our boy. Put them in the SBC storage. And have coffee and water. That's key, boys. That's key. Coffee and water on your champs runs. Oh. Some decent packs here. Haven't even came close to a blue. We'll see if you guys witness history. I've never once came close to packing a team of the year. I'm talking not even like a honorable mention. This is a very elusive promo. I think it's more elusive than ever, honestly. And to be honest, I'm not terribly worried about it. Like some of the crazy stuff. What's up with that Donnarumma being a 2-point-something million? That's crazy. Walkout. Is it going to be? Yes. It's going to be women's leagues. Perfect. See, we needed that. Mapi Leon? Mapi Leon? Irene Paredes. Is Mapi Leon a center man? Not even a dumb walkout. Irene Paredes. We'll take it. There are 10 times 83s. Another walkout. That's fine. Brasil. Premier League. Gabrielle. Alright, so some good fodder, but that's it. Promo packs. Forgot to open this. Anybody else watch those pack openings and get jealous as hell? You see these people opening pack after pack, getting those team of the years and stuff. That was lucky. But that's the cool thing about the Evos to Glory, man, is that we got some beasts of our own that nobody else is going to have, or very few people, I should say. I bet you some nobody has that exact chain, the exact chains, maybe close, but like I see a lot of people using 85 Van de Vens, but not 87. Not 87. Not 87. Alright. What's Team of the Year 5 going to be? What's this? Let's read this. Max 80. Interesting. So low rated team. Almost like a silver cup, just a little bit different. Alright, let's go back to Squad Builder. Liga F. That's all? There's got to be a couple more. No? I didn't get any other Liga F players. Holland, thank you for your service. You did great as a loan card. There's got to be a few that I'm missing. No? None? Alright, transfer market, here we come. Liga F. Gold rare goalkeeper. Let's see what we can come up with. Cat call. Roms. 14 hundo. Why not? Get us a decent goalkeeper. Alright. We just got to score. Oh, I need one more. Now we're ready. Not worried about wins here, just scoring four times. Much weaker team, but this will allow me to get this Evo done with Mari Jose, who's typically my left winger. She's playing striker here. These women's players aren't the best. This team at least, no chemistry styles, nothing like that, but they are at least elusive for the most part in bad gameplay.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak.
That's that Indian League logo, Punjab, I think.
Just moments away now. This really ought to be a superb watch. What are you expecting to see?
It's a real pleasure to be here. Teams buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And introducing the visitors lineup today. Thibaut Courtois is in goal.
Oh, it was there.
Alongside Marcos Llorente in the centre of the park. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Oh, the threat is there.
Oh, I tried. No win for it.
Right on the target. Marcos Llorente. And football friends come away with it. And
Terrible pass.
broken up.
Yeah, that looks really
Whoa, hello.
disappointed, you know.
Promising possession this. Excellent block. Favouring the short one. And a fine cross.
Oh, I forgot about that. Guys, I forgot about that play. Forgot about that rat play. So you know if we go up on this loser, it's got to be a... I forgot about that rat play. In an event, too.
Was an important piece of defending. And he's in.
All we got to do is score. It's no big deal. I got a bunch of 70 rated players and stuff, so it's going to be fine.
Well, somebody's got to stop her. In with a chance.
No! I should have went low driven, guys.
Goalkeeper, and he showed it there with that save.
I don't think it's possible to get shut out by someone this bad. Holy crap, bad decision by me. I forgot about that rat corner kick. It's so easy to stop. See, I'm glad it happened now rather than champs. Oh, what a goal, and that's all we really needed. The rest of the game just for fun. Nice goal from my CDM Garcia. She's 6'1", by the way. That might be a good future Evo, guys. That might be a good future Evo, because even at 6'1", the women's players always feel better on the ball. What a ball. Oh, I tried. Offsides. No? How in the hell is he on sides? I love that little skill move. L1 and R1 and flick. What up, Phil? Just warming up, playing some events. Just got scoring 4 games with this gold women's league squad. I finished this Evo with, well, I finished the events and then we'll get into champs. Man, how are you, buddy? Is it snowing where you're at? It's like winter apocalypse out there. If you guys are wondering, I live in the Mojave Desert. And we're getting our first snowstorm in 300 years. World ending. Yeah, see, dude. This Liga F team just can't compete. That's okay. All we need is to score in 4 different games. And we'll work on different stuff like... Oh, I tried to nutmeg him. This dude's doing corner glitches and fucking events. So clearly... Tell me you're a low-level player without telling me you're a low-level player. That should be a 3-pointer. Yeah, same here. Snowed in like a mug, boy. Snowed in like a mug. It's been making me tired, kind of, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been missing goals. I've been having fun playing FC. Dude, you know what I wanted to say? I thought for sure that, eFootball is going to get rid of Smart Assist, bro. I'm a little disappointed because I was preparing. You know, I got a team together. I put a lot of money in that. I thought for sure, like, enough people have spoken up about it. This dude can't even defend, I don't think. Enough people have spoken up about it. I thought for sure they were going to, they're going to get rid of it, bro. I can't believe they haven't. Oh my god. Oh, look at that delay. Oh, what? That's why I needed her to get technical and stuff. Her dribbling is, for 5'2", she's really good, but her stats, you definitely could tell. See that touch away from her body goes too far. Yeah, this dude sucks. This is a dude I would hope to meet in champs with my team. Wait, only certain events you can't use it? So you can use it in everything, it's just certain event. See, they should do it the opposite. You should only be able to use it in certain events, and you cannot use it in the rest. That's ass backwards.
And just 5 minutes remaining.
I can't tell if he's stopping me, like it's just such delay that it's like. See how my player didn't even go up for that, really?
Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets poor ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay on side.
Potential danger.
I love that little play. Watch this.
Well, the stoppage
Oh.
time situation. 1 minute here. And there it is. The final whistle.
All right, 3 more of those, and we're good, boys. And then we complete the evolutions with Marty Jose. It's well worth it. We've already got all the wins we need in this event. There's also an event I could play 5 games in Rush, but Rush is like pulling teeth as well. You guys realize there's players that play Rush strictly to like ruin other people's experience? It's crazy. You're like, there's no way he's completing objectives. Like, Rush can be insane. I wish they went more of the 5v5 route with like Rush tournaments and stuff like that. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe once Goals comes out with that, maybe Rush will see how good it can be. But I've been having fun, man. I mean, there is a lot of skill in FC. There's a big skill gap. Obviously, it's like playing bowling with bumpers. Like you're smoking an opponent, then he's using bumpers, but he gets the result as if he won regular. That's what it feels like with the inconsistent gameplay. Like bowling's still a great game, but if your opponent could just use bumpers out of nowhere, that would suck. Alright, so let's get into here. And I know playing FC, I've seen it, dude. My overall views and content is taking a big hit. I know my overall community isn't as big on FC, but dude, in my opinion, it's the best football game out right now. Like I tried to play one game offline of UFL. It is so bad, dude. I talked to one of these players and he's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to make it a better game. I have a Reddit channel." And he's like putting in the work, and I feel so bad. I don't want to shit on his dreams because you never know. Maybe you could get different results, but little does he know we've all been trying that for over a year now to get the devs to go in a different direction. But I can't play that game. I don't care if I'd have more views, more subs, and all that. You know, it's just FC is 1,000 times better, even with the inconsistencies from the servers. But the problem is over here, I'm one of a trillion people, and it's always the same type of content. When you can only play a 4-4-1-1, but not a lot of the content creators dive into the why, to the how you're successful on the pitch, and that's what I try to do a little bit differently. Like with this, I just need to score 1 goal. This is an event thing. But the way that I practice, like I'll show you. In the 4-4-1-1, I'm overloading my opponent with options. So I'm constantly looking to go out wide to spread them out and work it into the middle. Sometimes I'll play them back in to cut in and get a finesse shot. But other times, it'll stay in the middle, right? See, I rushed that ball there. So now defensively, I have this high line. I'm immediately on my opponent. And I get burned for 1-0. But you're practicing. Like, obviously, I have a way lower team, but that's what you're practicing against. So I switched to my center back. I probably should have let my AI do it, because when the connection's bad, it can be rough. But it's good practice. Yeah, dude, there ain't no way I can't move a muscle. Yeah, look at that. I just got out of his attacker's way. He's going with some of the best, but we just need to score 1 goal. I have no chance. Like, I'm so far. If you want to see how far behind I am, look at my defender move. But still, even through this, just working on what I can. Working the ball out wide. He thinks I'm driving the byline, but I'm not. Come out. Boom. Touch. Shoot. Maybe if I wasn't delayed, but... Wait, did I go into champs? Wait, you can't use... What did I go into? Wait, guys. I didn't screw up. Okay, good. Team of the Year live. Event 4. But wait, you have to use league players, though. All one league. You're not allowed to use... This is Team of the Year Event 4. You're not allowed to use icons. I tried. I tried to use icons. How is he able to use icons? His whole team is icons. This dude's cheating, bro. This dude's cheating. This dude's cheating. Hold on. You're not allowed to use icons. I'm almost positive I tried. Oh, you have to use all icon. Bro, I'm playing an all icon team. This dude, what am I playing against? I'm playing against... You have this all icons counts as one league, so he doesn't have one non-icon. I just need to get one goal against him. But even that's kind of hilarious. And playing with delay. I'll consider that a W. He's not a very good player, though. I should be able to get one goal at least. This is a team full of icons versus a gold Liga F team. Isn't that insane? Oh, he's got the silver icons, but Butra isn't a silver icon, I don't think. Look at the delay. Holy shit. Look at that. Yeah, this is one of these fucking losers. Look at that. I couldn't even switch to my back. It's just silly, bro. And he sucks that bad. He sucks that bad. I'm still going to score off of him. I bet you if we asked the division, I'm calling like, bro, with how bad he is, I'm calling like probably with all the money that he spent to get all these players, I'm calling probably Division 2. Look at the delay he plays with. At best, probably Division 2. Bro, do you even like compete or at a high level or anything to have all those players and spend the time to get them and stuff? I'm just really curious. I'm on live right now and I'm wondering. Or do you have like a channel you could share that I could see your journey? Let's ask this guy. Let's see. I think this is just a huge FC nerd. I'm seeing Marcelo, Butragueño. I mean, this is a team full. Now, he does have some silvers. And he's definitely playing from somewhere. I mean, this is a shit connection game. Look at that delay. I mean, you're talking like, this is probably the worst delay I've seen. And he's still not just cleanly, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell all this stuff from a mile away. And I still scored on him. It's pretty bad. That's all I needed to do, by the way. Let's see how many non-silvers he has at the end. Dude, do you know how much each of these cost? Jones, Vieira. Jones, Vieira. Yeah, he's a very bad player. It's funny, and the reason why you don't see a lot of these types of teams anymore is because even the pros who used to have these types of teams, but obviously not the silvers full on. Yeah, you buy all these icons to do tacklebacks and win with delay. It's hilarious. I'm one-on-one defending. I just wanted to practice. Yeah, he sucks. But yeah, so you do all this work to buy these players, and like the pros now, they have budgets and shit, so even the pros don't need them. Like, no truly like serious player has all these players. You got to be mommy's credit card FC type of young kid to spend your money because it just doesn't map out, you know. It doesn't map out to spend this much money to lose all these players after a year. Now the pros used to do it like 22. I think they switched it for 23, but 22 um the pros used to just use all the best players in the game. There's no budget, no. It's much better now because you can relate to the teams the pros use, and it's cool how to see them like work with a limit for a draft, which is still a ridiculous amount that they have like as a limit. What a goal! Oh my God, look who I'm scoring with compared to him. Look at this player. I think she's like a. Oh, never mind. That's that 88 rated Jolvi. She's only got like 83 shooting though. I think. Let's look. Look at her card real quick. Yeah, 83 shooting. That was a good shot for 83 shooting. But yeah, dude. And so now they have budgets for pros. So the pros used to show these, and you would see more of these whale teams where you could tell like this dude has a rich mom and dad. He had to spend a couple grand just for this team that he's gonna lose in a few months, right? So you don't see these too many more. I betcha his name is King Beavis. Sounds like a 30-year-old and a 10-year-old's body because Beavis and Butthead's from the older generation, you know. Don't you let me come back with this Liga F team. Oh, I thought he was going to run by me. Oh, if I could have made it interesting there and got one more run, that would have been hilarious. Oh, yeah, I'll take 4-2 against your all icons. Or 5-2. He just kept running forward against my 79 left back from Barca. But if she gets Evo, she could be a beast too, though. All right, 2 more games. We just need 1 goal in each. Hopefully we can get some decent fodder. Maybe even a blue out of it. You never know, boys. I'd like to ask that King Butthead. I still have a feeling he's like Division 4 or 5 or something like that, even with that team. All right, more objectives being done. Or sorry, more season pass. We're almost complete here. My boy Eldon was right. We're going to end up finishing this. We got an evolution there. That's pretty sick. 34 out of 40. It looks like we're going to get King Voller. Can he replace Havertz up top? Will be interesting. What play style is this? I don't even think I checked. Wait, I should be done, or is there just more? Let me see. 1 more game, and then I get that. Look at Mario Jose turns to a beast. Then I just need to play 1 game with Dante, and he gets boosted too, so... Pretty good, man. We're still moving on up. Let's see these evolutions. Let's see if there's one. See, I can't remember if I looked at this evolution or not. This is the 40,000 one we're saving towards rewards. Oh my God, Technical Plus would be nice. Who would I want to have that, though? I think they can't have... Oh my God, I can add a second playstyle. That's huge. Who do I want to... man. Xavi Simons. Man, I wish I could add it to Havertz. Although, dude, you know who would be really good with this? There's 2 Evos I'm thinking about. Let me show you. I'm going to show you who I... Jeremy Pino. Or that Hullet, 74 Hullet that I'm eventually going to... Where'd Jeremy Pino go? Jeremy Pino, Jeremy. There he is. Thought I already... Who did I add that last one to? This was her. No, I thought it was. Wasn't it? SCE. I thought I did SCE or Jeremy Pino. Oh no, I forgot. I just gave one of these players like a nice little boost. Who was it? It was Caruso. I gave her low driven. Because remember, I have... Yep, she's evolved. So giving her technical plus... Look at this player, though, dude. If she just gets composure, if she just gets... She's got incisive, low driven, as box to box. She's built to be a box to box. 5'5". Or I give it to Gwen, who can end up being a beast, or Hasagawa, can also end up being a beast. And I need to choose one or the other. Because at least Gwen, she'll match German with either Voller, Havertz, Bayern Munich with Davies. She would be a great box-to-box. I wish she had tiki-taka. She has all the right stuff, though. And she's such a monster defensively, dude. She'd be a beast on the ball, dribbling through that middle. Or I go Xavi Simons, who could end up being an absolute monster too. Tough decisions, guys. Camavinga too. He's certain defensive or passing play styles away. Tough decisions. What attacking players? Javi. Mainly defensive player. I think I go Xavi Simons, though. He's at least always going to be on the bench. I can add it to a second player, so... She'd have jockey and technical plus. I'm going to go Xavi. You could end up overtaking Del Piero for sure. Alright, objectives. I think 2 more or 1 more? Let's see. Oh, nice. I'm done. Just need to finish 6, so that's done. Perfect. Squad selector OGFC. Xavi with technical pluses, a Cam. Honestly, I'd probably take him over Schneider. All right, let's get in. First game of Champions. Let's see how we do. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, boys and girls. He rolled out. Bad guy 185. We ain't shying away, bad guy. Let's do it. All right, here we go, champs. Weekend 2 with our Evolutions to Glory squad. Our first opponent, beastly team. Shellen's a monster. Selma, we've played her before. She's proved to be a beast. Let's see what we got here.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one. What a start to the finals. These are two very good teams we've got here. Let's hope the game reflects that.
The first kick of a champions clash that should be one to savour. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Here's how the home side lines up.
Good.
In this show, wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball. It's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Gotta love that.
Here's how football friends line up today. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Alphonso Davies starts with Furlan Mendy in the fullback positions, and they'll play with a lone striker up front.
Holy crap.
Able to come away with the ball. Getting a bit
Oh my gosh, guys.
There's not much space out there at the moment.
All right, we just got to persevere. You're in. We'll take it.
Seemed a bit cynical, that. Surely a booking. Players waiting in the centre. Havertz. All work to do yet. What can they do from the corner? They take it short. Promising position, this. And with Ramirez.
Oh my God, that was it.
Possession. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that she'll play a really big
Good
part.
D.
Well, the manager's been really pleased with her progress on the training pitch. She's looking sharper, she's improving her technique and increasing her passing
Oh my God, how?
today.
It's a wayward pass, and that's gone out for a throw. Zoe Stayevina. Setting up the chance. Stayevina. Football friends come away with it.
Dude. We're right there, boys. We'll get it.
Something different from the corner. Dante. Teeing up the chance now.
Keep giving him the yells. He'll eventually get a red for sure.
To be done.
Oh my goodness, is this even real?
A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
They decide against putting it into the box. Will take things forward a notch here. Football friends unable to retain possession. Tricky this in a tight spot. Pressing.
You can't make this up, bro.
And the attack is over. Really good defending. Ariuelo. The defense quick to snatch it back. Alessandro Del Piero. Looking to put the cross in. This could be threatening.
Dude,
Go ahead. Crucial.
how is this even possible?
And behind it goes for a corner. Maybe the moment to take the lead. They decide against playing it in. Trying to carve out the angle. Loftus-Cheek. Hard work pays off. They won the ball.
Well, as you can see from those stats, football friends have certainly been on the front foot over the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
That's a good spot. Well played. There's a good feel to this attack. And the promise of something happening is over.
Come on.
It's gone behind and corner coming.
Yeah, no risk taken there.
And it's a short corner. Really good pass. Magnificent defending. A timely intervention.
How is this dude even having fun, bro?
Comes to an end.
How is this dude even having fun? It's hilarious. Alright, let's buckle down. We gotta score, though. We haven't scored. Don't matter till we score. Just saying, I don't think he's having fun. Win or lose. Let's see.
And so the action resumes. Will we see goals in this second half? Ramirez. That's a good ball. This could be dangerous.
What? I fat fingered it.
And the keeper
I fat fingered it.
way.
Well, he tried to be clever, but for me,
I accidentally held up. Oh my god, I accidentally fat fingered and pressed the chip button like an idiot. I mean, it was my own fault.
Alberto. Zoe Steyevena.
And we're down 1-0 after that. Unbelievable, bro. On his first shot on goal.
Somehow they've got in front. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Now I can't fucking move, too.
Does anybody want to make a challenge here?
Instead of being up 1-0, that's what happens. And then look, my player moves out of the way.
Ball against the post. Oh, this could be it.
Welcome to FC, guys.
Graham Hansen.
Look at that.
Ferland Mendy.
Offsides.
Sara Darwin. And the flag's up. Offside the call. Half an hour left for play. Found a way through.
Dude, there's definitely a script in this stupid ass game, bro. Come on. How are you going to tell me otherwise?
Short corner it is.
Look at this.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Decent looking at
Look at this, bro.
and the flag goes up for
There ain't no way these losers have fun playing this.
Clearly in an offside position.
I actually play good football and get rewarded that way. It's just stupid, bro. Fucking loser.
under a lot of pressure. Shelley. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here?
Tried to get ratty with it and it didn't work for me.
Ball taken away from them.
How is he coming out with those?
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Yeah, these guys are fucking full-on losers, bro.
Ariuelo.
Look at this.
On to Shelley. Promising forward burst. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Graham Hansen. Hardly weighted pass.
Look at that. Oh my god, yeah, you're a piece of trash, bro. It's hilarious watching this on live because you're the epitome of the piece of trash that ruins this game. If you have fun doing this, then good job, good game, bro. But there's no way you're so pathetic that this is worth your time. Fucking losers, bro. All they do, it's just glitchy bullshit. That's all they hope for. Fucking trash can losers. This is why everybody dogs this game.
So it's 2-0.
Because of glitchy bullshit like that.
Alessandro
I'm not saying it's his fault
the ball is
that I fat fingered and pressed like a chip on the one I scored. I'm not saying it's his fault that the AI blocked 17 shots for him. But he's literally using the bad gameplay to win at a game, bro. That's what he's using. That's what he's banking on. A trash can loser is what he is. Look at him.
Zoe Stayevano.
A trash can loser is what he is, period. He's using bad connection to win a football game, spending his life doing this. This is a pure piece of trash loser. Bottom line. No one is sitting here thinking this loser is like good at football. And then that's how I got a score. Nobody's sitting here saying, "Oh, this dude's great, man. He just outplayed you." Or you get what I'm saying? Everything he's done so far has been just trash, bro. He's just a piece of trash loser. Bottom line, piece of trash loser. Nobody's going to deny that. Literally using bad gameplay to win a football game. Exactly what ruins this game, period. All right. Let's go for it. We're going to go all out. I put myself here, though. Despite his bullshit, I still should have been up.
He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he
Look at this. Just trash. Just using the delay. Look at this. Just using the delay. That's all he's doing. Oh my God, and it goes to the wrong guy.
Still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it.
Look at this. That's all he's doing. He's using the delay.
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to
Look at, I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. And this loser is, like, that's what's the point, is this loser knows this. With how he's playing, look at this. It's a complete joke. Look at this. I can't tackle, I can't do nothing. Come on, here it is. Oh my God, and then he wins like that. Trash can. And he's going to go on to get like 6 wins. It's just a joke. It ruins champs every single weekend. These losers. You want to see the stats? Look at the stats. These are the losers that ruin the game. Look at this. Trash can. No one's going to look at these stats and look at the game and go, it's the same problem with Smart Assist. Only in FC, it's these losers that, oh, I got to get my rewards in champ. For what, bro? You're going to end up with like 7 wins. You suck. You're not going anywhere. That's what my next video is about. Like, these losers aren't going anywhere. Guarantee, and it might be like some 10-year-old, but it doesn't change the fact that his parents are clearly raising him to be a piece of shit loser, which is fine if you guys want to have a problem with that, but I just want to see his division. That's it. I want to see. These are the losers. EA Sports, you can, oh, what are you going to do? Come out and say, oh, be nice to the players that are taking advantage of us sucking. No, because that's how you lose all your players. Nobody likes your trash game because of this. You would get so much more credit because the game could be good, but you have shit to allow losers like this. Like, this is a grade A loser. Future homeless of America, for sure. 433 hours to be that bad, bro. You're going to go out and get 6 wins. If you would just play football, yeah, maybe I would have whipped your ass. Maybe not, though. I still had to put the ball in the net, right? I end up getting a glitchy bullshit goal because my opponent's mistake. But he was dog shit the whole game, just playing like a complete rat. But he was able to do it not because of skill, because of EA Sports' trash servers. So yes, this bad guy 185. What loser is going to waste their time to get wins only when gameplay's delayed, when their opponent can't move? That is a loser move. No matter if he's 5, 10, 20, 50, no one can deny that. When you constantly get, dude, I could tell by how bad he was. He's going to go out and get 6, 7 wins. He's a Division 4 or 5 player, total loser, because he doesn't even play football. But it doesn't change the fact that EA Sports still should make the game to where these losers can't do it. Well, can they even do that? Can they fix the servers to where that they can do that? I doubt he even gives his division to me because he'd probably be too embarrassed. But that is a total loser. There's no way that that dude can play that way and do anything in this game. And if you're saying, well, it's not his fault, this and that, that's his level. Bullshit. Everything he did was playing for delay and getting a victory. Everything he did. Go look at that game-winning goal. What even was that? Victory. Everything he did. Go look at that game-winning goal. What even was that? A delay, glitchy, like the tackle, it worked, but then he like bounced back from it. It was so weird. Go look at it. Total losers, bro. And if he was doing that and he was addicted to it because he kept getting high ranks, so be it. But these losers don't even get high ranks. They end up trash can ranks. Total dog shit losers. Still doesn't change that I shouldn't have fat fingered that shot that I took. Right? But now look, no delay at all. I can move perfectly. I can move perfectly. We'll eventually get this loser to accept, and I guarantee, look at the stats for one, but if we end up getting this loser, I'll offer him the $500 to show me his division. I guarantee you this loser's division is horrible. Guarantee you this loser's division is horrible. Guarantee you this loser's playing like that to get 6 wins. If you're already losing anyway, you might as well play. If he would play football, he'd actually get more than just those types of wins. You see what I'm saying? You're looking at total trash cans. Now, notice in this game, there's no delay. Notice in this game, there's no delay. Look at this. Not saying that this player, like, we'll see what happens in this game. Why is my player running out of bounds? Look who I was controlling. What was that about? Such trash, bro. Oh, let me reset this. I could care less about this game. I just want to prove this to you with this loser right here. And the biggest question I want to ask is, bro, if you keep failing, why wouldn't you just play football instead of playing a game because it has bad servers? Like, you're the only loser that... What kind of loser roots for bad gameplay? Think about that real quick. Just think about that. What kind of loser, and is that why one of the reasons EA hasn't fixed that shit? Look at this. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Well, she's such a special player with terrific vision, and it stands to reason she'll have a key role to play here.
Well, she's somebody you want the ball to go to. She's such an exciting player, and most important...
It's just a joke, guys. I don't know what to do about the delay other than not stream. Look at how he scored that goal. Look at how he scored. Like, I don't know what else to do. Everyone tells me it's because in FC you can't stream. Somehow the bigger guys do it, the bigger content creators, though. Don't ask me how. But I'm not going to not stream. I'd rather just not even play the game at that point. You know what I mean? Look at the slow motion on the shots and everything, bro. It's just going to be the same thing over and over and over. Look at this. It's what these losers, the only way they can win these games. It's the only way these losers can win these games. Look, I'm trying to actually play football, and I can't even do that. Like, you gotta, I guess I gotta play like a rat to compete. And no offense to this guy, because I can tell constant stupidity. Look at this. I cut 6 seconds ago. Look at this. Everything's delayed. You cannot even play on a Saturday. This is why Nick made a video before you fucking rat losers come and say, oh. Before you rat losers come and say, oh, go watch Nick's video on it. Look. Did you see how his Mbappe just came running for me too? Like, he knew. He knows that he's playing with delay. That's the little giveaways. How would you even, why would you even expect that instead of getting back and defending? Why are you playing these little dink crosses if you're not a rat loser? And the game was feeling fine too. That's my other question. The game was feeling fine, then the loser stopped playing football. How? The game was feeling fine, and then the loser just stopped playing the game. Please tell me how. Somebody explain that. the game was feeling fine, then the loser. Look at this. What's going on here? Look at this. This is a rat loser, bro. The game was feeling. Look at my defenders. It's a joke. It's a joke. Look at this. Bro, you realize this is on live right now? You are literally the biggest rat loser in the world. But the funny thing is, you're still going to get your X amount of wins and go nowhere in this game. It's funny you waste your time doing this. Like, literally, I'm not some big creator, but it just gives me joy knowing that losers like you that ruin this game are sitting wherever you are wasting your time, and when you get done, you still accomplish nothing, rat loser. You think we can't tell what you're doing when you run 10 yards with your Mbappe knowing that there's delay, playing like a total piece of crap? Look what just happened on that play. Yet, I still am higher ranked than you, and you still play for nothing, loser. These rat losers are hilarious. What even happened on that play? Go back and watch those highlights of that real quick. It's only in champs where these losers do this shit, bro. It's the same thing, everyone. Might as well not even play. It brings out all these losers. Look at them. Rat losers, bro. That's all they are, is rat fucking piece of shit losers. That's all they are. Look, I can't run through him. What happened on that last play, guys? My defender steps out of the way. What happened? You guys have seen me play tons of times. Look! It wouldn't pass! It wouldn't pass! Rat piece of shit! Rat trash. Wide open, easy pass. My chat seen me score this 7,000 times. You are a rat loser. You can have the win, but you are a rat piece of trash. Enjoy your miserable life. Go look at that play. I'm wide open. My player won't even shoot the ball. Every time, because these losers want rewards. You guys have seen me play game after game after game after game. Never does this shit happen. It's only in champs. You guys, am I making it up? Go and look at my Havertz. Go and look at my Havertz. I just burned him 2 different times. I'm in, and my controls freeze up. You're going to tell me that was both a coincidence. I've scored how many goals like that? Tons and tons of goals. And there wasn't even a bad pass. He didn't even pass. The last time I'm on a break and my player just freezes up. He steals the ball. He plays it through. Where was my center back at? I was controlling the ball. I'm in on a break. And next thing you know, my controls, my commands, it doesn't delay. It just literally doesn't go through. He just runs up to me and steals the ball off my foot. And then his keeper does the same on the second one. Oh, it just magically happened against this loser after the game was feeling fine, and then he magically starts playing backwards to his keeper. Come on, guys. I don't know if they just constantly turn on and off hotspots. I don't know, but if you're going to try to convince people that that's a coincidence, then why didn't my passes work? And I want to go back and see that one where I was in on that clean break for the shot and didn't even get it. Because I thought I fat-fingered it and chipped it, but the one where I'm about to go up in the game before that, and Havertz chipped it. I was like, oh, I must have fat-fingered it. Why is this shit only happen during champs? But that last game, look at those last 2 plays. Go look at that one with Havertz. That's a tap-in goal. Watch this to prove my point. I'll get his division right now just to prove you guys. Smoke these players. The divisions they play in are trash, but they come into champs and magically they get all this goofy shit. You can play game after game after game. You never deal with this. But they come in champs, oh, we got to get our rewards, and they do their little bullshit, whatever the bullshit is. We don't know because we're not rat losers. But go watch all my other games. You never see this, even the build-up games to this. We'll see if if we're wrong about the rat loser. There's nobody in this world that's gonna play these losers. I mean, the videos on it, and say, oh, that was just skill, bro. Ball. There's such thing as delay. My player wouldn't even play the ball. Wouldn't even play the ball. Now it makes me wonder about that first game. You play these rat losers only in champs. They come out to try to get rewards for like team of the year or whatever, but they don't even play football. They don't even play football. These rat losers spend 300, 400, 500, 600 hours playing this game. Look at the stats of the games. Look at their divisions. Look at the stats. Look at their divisions. 200, 300, 400, same amount of hours as me. You guys see where I'm at. And these are Division 5, 6, 7 players. I took 2 months out. I'm already up to Division 2. But these losers are Division 5, 6, 7. Terrible, and they end up with terrible ranks too because they can't do what they do every single game. But yet, I'll beat players that they can't touch in rivals, and then they'll come and do what that loser just did. And magically, those are the games, not where there's just terrible delay, but where I can't. Like, I've never, until these last 2 champs, right? The goofy shit where all of a sudden a pass doesn't go off. Where my center back just runs away. Did you see the one where my player ran out of bounds on the corner? Guys, go look who I was controlling there. I was controlling the player covering the short corner. I'm not making this up. Go rewind to that play. My player runs out of bounds. I'm controlling the player marking the short corner. Why did my player, the other player, I think that was Mindy, take off out of bounds on a corner, leaving his player? And notice he didn't take the short. Like usually you take it before the mark comes. He waited as if, because then once I saw that player run out of bounds, I switched from the short corner marker to get Mindy back in bounds to mark his wide open player. It was like he was waiting for that shit to happen. Otherwise, why did he wait to take the corner? Why did a player I wasn't controlling run out of bounds on a corner? Why did my player just stop the play before that? He gets the ball and plays it through, and my center back's way up making a run? What was that? I'd love to hear an explanation for these. Magically, Havertz has a break to take the lead in the game's 1-1, right? Sorry, it's 2-1 him. I have the chance to tie it with or no, it was 1-1 at the time, or 0-0, whatever it was. Havertz, I have a break to score, and Havertz chips it. I go, wait, what? I go, I fat fingered it, guys. I fat fingered it because that's all I could think of. But it's making me wonder: did I even really fat finger that, or is that some like what? Why do these goofy things only go on against these low rank, low division losers? You know what I mean? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. I mean, look at these trash cans. They barely even play. $1,300 and you're this bad. UFL less than 1 hour, of course. I mean, it's always the same. It's always the same types of losers during these champs events. You never see this in rivals or anything. But EA Sports has to fix that. Never one of these losers is ever worth anything. They're never, it's like the hackers on PC. They're never high division. They're never, and these are the losers that these are the losers that this shit happens against. But why? Face way better players in champs and the connection's good. This game, the connection started perfectly. And then next thing you know, my player stops. Go back and watch for yourself, guys. My player stops. He steals the ball, spams a through ball, scores. My center back goes running out of the way. What the fuck was that? And then after that, he starts playing it backwards, and now I can't move. And then look at all the goofy shit that happened. You're telling me that it's a coincidence against these same low-level trash players where the connection, and if it is just the connection, you're telling me that they have nothing to do with it. It's just magically, they just happen to also always never be skilled players. never be worth a shit, never accomplish anything. Just like the hackers on PC, bro. But I think they're using hotspots or what? Who knows? I don't know that shit. Same shit happens in UFL and eFootball. That number one player in the world that either wins or disconnects. No one knows how he does it, but he sure does it. He's all across YouTube. Then in UFL, when no one thought that the players were disconnecting, even though it was so obvious, they would do it right on breakaways or on certain... Oh, no, that's a glitch. Sure enough, the devs come out and say, yep, players are disconnecting. We found out how. These losers come out of the woodwork to play these games during champs, but they're so bad that they can't just play football. Now, I know that I have delay, and it makes it worse when I stream. Although I'd love to know, I heard that like the big creators have like dedicated internet and shit. I can't do that just for one game because no other game is this bad like this. But these losers that waste their time because they want a champs reward. That's why you never see it in rivals or anything, because they don't really play. They come out just for champs, right? And they can't play actual football, so they do their bullshit. These rat losers that do this shit, okay, that play like they do, they never accomplish anything. Okay, they never go anywhere. They don't have any skill. But EA's got to recognize that these losers do this. Took one extra touch. And get rid of them. How do you get rid of them? You recognize either A, you have terrible servers. You recognize either A, you have terrible servers. And then you do something to where these losers can't do what they do. I don't know. That's your job to figure out. You're the ones with the terrible servers. Right? You have to do something like that. How did he get a hold of that ball? I'd love to know. I don't even know what the fuck happened there, by the way. Of course, another player going for crosses because of the fucking... Look at this. You guys have seen me how many times? It's just so one-dimensional from this delay. It's crazy. It's so one-dimensional. Look at this. Look, what do you do there? What do you do there? Every tackle's 10 seconds delayed. Oh, you just don't play FC on Saturday. It's such a joke. It's not even funny, guys. Oh! I tried to cancel. It doesn't work. Of course.
That has stopped any potential danger.
See, bro, you can't make this shit up. You just can't.
Williams. Football friends regaining possession.
You can't make this shit up, guys.
Perhaps unlucky the pass played out for a throw. Well, this is a bit of a scramble.
Look, you can't make this shit up. If you hold the ball, you get caught in delay. And you gotta just count on your opponent being dumb. You guys have seen me play enough games. Go ahead and watch all my rivals, everything. It's just crazy. The stupid shit when you play champs. And it's all because these losers. Oh, I gotta get my champs rewards. It's team of the year, guys. I can pack a team of the year, and that's all of a sudden. I don't even play football. But man, it's also fun making people mad. Like, what possibly could they be saying when they do shit like this, right? Think about it. What could they possibly be saying when they play like total losers? Man, it's so much fun on the weekend playing to make people really mad. It makes my weekend. I love it. Helps me so much to make people mad. That's what I live my life for. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if that's fun for you to do something that doesn't do any good for you, it just makes another person upset, and that's your like fun, bro, you are a huge loser. Because you know rats will say that all the time, like, oh, it makes my night making people like you mad. Bro, that's hilarious. You got to admit. Tried to do a skill move, didn't register. What do you know? Great dribbling by Del Piero. Slow motion shit, but whatever. Game feels like shit still, but at least, I mean, I don't know, what are you going to say? God damn, he disconnected quick. What do you do, turn off his hotspot? There ain't no way he went to pause and did that, or even quit maybe he quit the game that quick. You guys remember when they used to do that, though? And then it would come up and there was a little glitch they could do where they could disconnect and you would get the loss. You guys remember all this shit too, dude. So it ain't like these things are impossible. There is a way, I don't know, thank God EA's fixed it, but you used to play these losers and they'd even troll you. It was those guys that, oh, we're going to make them mad too. You know, think about how big of a piece of shit you got to be. They would let you start, you would get up like they were letting you win. Like, oh, free win, GG's. You would even message them like, GG's, bro. And then, boom, they disconnect, but you would get hit with the loss still. They did something where, like, they turned off their hotspot, turned it on. There was some bullshit. You'd have to look it up. But, again, for the past 2, 3, 4 years, it's the same thing. In champs, it brings out, just like they say, Halloween brings out all the kooks or whatever. In FC, all these rat losers come out of the woodwork just to get, oh, rewards, that they're never even going to use to play football, even if they pack the best players in the game. They go out, they play like idiots, fuck the whole game up, whatever they're doing to do that. It's only against these losers, though. There's no way that's a coincidence. No other games like that. And then they get these pointless wins after they don't do shit. They don't play football. They get their ass kicked. But why are they always low division? If they were actually skilled and it was like, bro, maybe they just played good against you. Or, yeah, maybe it was bad connection, but that's not their fault. Maybe they're really good players. Okay, then why every single time am I 2, 3, 4 divisions higher than them? Explain that one. Why every single time do they get shit champs overall? Because if they could do that every game, they'd have 12, 13, 14 wins. If they did that every single game, they would be top-ranked, top-division players. But they never, ever are. Not even once. Go look at all the streams I've done where I call these losers out. Yet you still have these moron trolls who I believe are probably these players I'm calling out. They never think with logic, but they'll come in the stream and they'll say shit like, or they'll comment under a video, oh, of course, when you win, you're good, but when you lose, it's rats, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well then, when I'm pointing this shit that's going down, why all of a sudden are my players running all over, players running out of bounds that I'm not controlling, players not shooting when I shoot, all of a sudden Havertz is chipping a shot from point blank when I'm getting ready to take the lead in a game that has terrible delay, by the way. All the games with the worst delay are against these low division rats. And by the way, why are they all low division, low rank? You'll never explain that in the comments section, you rat. The losers that I'm calling out and you come in to try to be like, oh, bro, excuses. That player was just good. It's probably these actual assholes, because no one can be that dumb to look at all these facts I'm saying and just say, oh, well, ignore all that. They're skilled. Who cares if you're Division 2, they're Division 6, and they've played double the time in the game? Because remember, I've played 3 other football games, including 2 months away from this. Who cares if you're 3 divisions ahead, 4, 1 division ahead, and they just beat you 5-0 in a terrible delay game that you could see with your own eyes? That was a coincidence. Who cares if they can't get double-digit wins in champs? That they're a skilled player, trust me. They just have your number. Like, what can you say? You can't. These are rat losers, period. And no, I do not care if they're 10 years old. They shouldn't be online playing if they don't or have mommy and daddy put parental guidance. Maybe it will help. Maybe it will help them realize they should be. They should actually learn to play football. Because if you're learning to be a rat at that young of an age, as you're sitting on a weekend playing this, right? Even if it's because it's snowing outside or it's dark or something, you should learn that you're just cutting corners. No winner has ever wasted their time to be a exploiter or a shortcut taker in any type of game. Football game, board game, sports game, whatever. Tennis, racquetball, anything. If you're a shortcut taker, you are an absolute loser no matter what age you are. Hot take. Even though it shouldn't be a hot take, that should be the social norm. Don't raise your kid to be a rat loser. Pretty simple. I think that's probably more of an American thing, though, if I had to guess. Man, cheating to win's okay, man. It's gamesmanship, man. America, it's gamesmanship. Good old gamesmanship in America. But I'm glad. I like to show this stuff because... What the fuck? I like to show this shit because it shows people what they have to deal with. No idea how he got by there. It's hilarious, though. Another fucking lag fest bullshit game. Look at this. Just tackle backs. That's all it's going to be. So in case you're wondering, it's been all tackle backs so far. That's what he's going for at least. I'm trying to... I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what just happened there. It's not registering any of my shit till literally 10. This might be the worst game so far as delay. Stupid of me. It's just a joke, guys. It's a joke. How did he miss that, by the way? Hey, look, he passed it. What do you know? And this game's got terrible delay. But against that loser, where everything felt great, and the next thing you know, my player runs out of bounds, he scores his second goal, starts playing backwards, and magically, the second goal in 2 games against a rat, where that shit happens. Magically. This one I just got to watch the tacklebacks. He's constantly playing bad passes. Goal. Constantly playing bad passes and then trying to run into me. Why did that bounce so heavy off of her?
Well, if that went in, the game would have definitely had a different complexion. Just wondered if we're going to see a response now. We certainly need one.
A really open flow to this game now. End-to-end stuff. Flag up here. Offside. Alessandro Del Piero.
I don't know what to do about this shit, bro.
Won't be going any further.
I'm about 16 goals better than this fucking idiot.
Caroline Graham Hansen. Ramirez. Careless imp-
I have to switch up how I play because I can't fucking move. Champs will do it to you, bro. It just changes the whole game is just terrible.
football friends.
Look at this. All of a sudden, 16-second delay. It goes from 5-second delay to like 16-second delay. All of a sudden.
Griezmann.
Can't switch my players. Can't switch my players. That was nice.
Quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Del Piero. He's there to meet it.
This game should be fucking so over. It's not even funny.
The corner is fired in. Put it away, but not far.
Didn't even get a shot off.
There it comes to an end. Griezmann. And it's pinched, read his mind there.
You're going to tell me that this isn't jacked up. Look it.
Right now, no part of this game.
It's a joke.
Real chance.
I can't wait to talk to this piece of trash, too. Where's he at? What's he, blocked? Piece of trash. What a fucking loser this guy is, too.
He's done so well to keep that out.
Look, constantly going for crosses. I wonder why. Come on.
Goalkeeping under real pressure. Kai Havertz. And football friends are pushing forward nicely here. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore.
Only this shit game, bro.
And that will be a routine save.
Look at this. You can't play regular football in this.
The ball won back. There's something on here, a chance.
Look, I can't play. I mean, I'm wide open here.
A real chance, but it's gone now. Kai Havertz. Alessandro Del Piero.
I can't. It freezes every time the same way. It freezes. Every time the same way.
Brings
You're trying to tell me that these losers aren't doing something to cause this. There's no way. You guys have seen me play too much. You guys know I can't even get a shot off against this piece of shit. He is terrible.
Whistle sounds and the second half gets going.
Wouldn't let me switch.
They've kept it in.
See if we can get something going here where tried something different since I couldn't get a shot off each time. Look at that. Look at the slow motion.
Well, that was looking good, but nothing to come from it.
Look at this. You can't make this shit up, boys.
Now it needs a good ball in. Decent chance. And against the post. Well, they've done the hard work, it seems, but no end product. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter.
He lunged the whole wrong way and was able to recover. And
Have gone out. It'll be a throw.
look at this. What the fuck was that? I'll take the luck, though. Finally. And it kind of had to be lucky, too. No games feel like this, boys.
What a position to be in.
That's how my players run into each other. Never does that happen, but it worked out.
As we get started again.
We'll eventually figure it out. And I'll do a video on it and all the trolls that... I almost think it's not trolls, though. I think it's these rat losers that I'm calling out that come in here afterwards and try to make excuses, because it doesn't make sense. Anybody with eyes can see that this isn't normal FC. Or they come up against it, you know. And there's nobody that's covering it. And it's funny because when Nick played console, he went through the same thing. He's a 15-0 player that did terrible on console. And like there's hackers on PC, obviously. And obviously he's got that dedicated internet where he's playing, you know, on 9 ping. Which helps too. But console was the same exact thing. He went through the same thing that I'm going through now. As a 15-0 player. Literally.
To the box it goes. And the keeper through the crowd to claim nicely. Good ball. Decent looking attack this.
Thank you. Havertz, nice run, finally.
He's got another. 2 for the game.
Not really any enjoyment, though, because you can't really ping the ball around or try to play any good football because you're so delayed.
The defenders can't stay with them. And once it's ball,
It's just so much more player lock and shit because that's all you can trust.
clinical.
The player switching's a half a second. Half a second means everything
Wataru Endo. Great instinct there to cut it out.
in these games. I'm just glad they make it so obvious.
Vision from Del Piero.
Look it. Notice the shots. You know what I mean? Just see how quickly, even this, and this is a delayed game, but in the other two that weren't as bad, I couldn't get a shot off. Come on, guys. Or a pass. Just a joke. These rat losers that are ruining the game. It's so obvious. Division 6 players, but magically... Oh, it's not my fault the game lagged like that. I just got really lucky. Although you're going for Hail Mary crosses, Hail Mary passes, passing the ball. Like, everything you do gives it away, you fucking losers. Still want to hear from one of these fucks. Maybe he'll accept this. I just want to talk to the types of losers that would waste their time. Like, even that last dude, no offense. Big Torta. Bro, the dude played like a total rat. He just didn't get as lucky as these guys. This one especially. This dude was the worst, though. That was crazy. I want to know how my players magically, like, ran out of bounds. $1,000. I offered $1,000 and the dude won't send shit because he's that embarrassed. It's just a joke. Oh, no, 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 no. I had to go claim these evolutions, don't I? Let's see what's got all. I think you get like at 10 wins. Let's see. Team of the year, honorable mentions pack. Look at that. They heard us bitching. So at 9 wins, you get team of the year. That's what's brought out all of these losers. 15-0, you get 3 of them. 3 chances. You get 2 chances here. Two chances, and then you get 1 from 11 wins down to so rank 4, so 12, 13, 14, 15 wins. You get 3, 14, 13, 12. You get 2 chances at team of the years. Then 11, 10, and 9, you get 1 chance at a team of the year. So we would have got one on our first weekend back. But that's what's bringing all these losers out of the woodwork, playing like total assholes. It's just a joke, bro. It's not worth it to play like that. Champion badge. We'll give these to whoever does well this weekend. How about that? Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole. I just want good football. I could care less. Give me all Elite Division pros. I don't give a shit. Just as long as it's good football. None of this delay-ridden, tackle-back, going for all that bullshit. Nice squad. Claudia, of course. Gotta watch for big Claudia up top. And let's do it. Game 5. 2-2 after an 0-2 starting. Most skilled players ever.
Away they go then. This champions clash is underway. Oh, breezing past him. He has time to play it over. A look at the starting 11
You're on.
for United. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ronaldinho starts with
No way he missed that. Del P.
but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Perfectly positioned.
That was supposed to go to my center mid, by the way.
Del Piero. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. Disappointing pass.
Shouldn't have lost it there.
Oh, he bumped me. I had it perfectly set up.
Big opportunity. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Ah, I knew better than that.
Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Takes it on. And she wasn't off target.
Dude.
Very much. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Del Piero. Oh, might be. Oh, how did he keep that out? And a short
Had him burned.
Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Going short. And possibilities here. An incredible block.
Clever defending that. Got the position just right, didn't they?
Well, showing good defensive judgment. Ramirez. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Oh,
Will it happen for them? Using all his defensive acumen.
no way. What the fuck happened there? I don't even know what the hell happened there, boys. That was a little crazy.
And look at this. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Good.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Kai Havertz. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
No way, you little bitch.
Not alone.
Alright, we got a tackle backer, guys.
Rashford.
Come on, you got him.
And making sure there was no danger in the end. Fine pass. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end.
Dude, these fucking guys drive me nuts, man.
The flag raised. Offside it is. Havertz. It's with
They've turned
And with that, the attack.
tacklebacks into like a skill, you know? Finally! 2-0 instead of 5. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. Alright, we got to be careful. These rats can just sneak up on you. They got little tricks. Little rat tricks. It's like you try to exterminate a rat and you don't know how they got the cheese and stayed out of the trap. That's what these guys can figure it out. Oh, that was perfect. Dude, I wanted that in the air. Bro. Read what you were doing, little bitch. You little rat, bro. You drive me nuts. Oh, you're in. Oh my god, I was in. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yeah, that's a real confidence booster. Just knowing your keeper can handle those crucial moments.
You can't make this shit up, bro. Look at this. I mean, bro, it's crazy. This shit's crazy.
Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. The free kick here.
Alright, it should be about 7-0 right now. But that's alright. Fun time.
And with that, the first half draws to. So into the second half, and football friends very much dominating the proceedings. Will we see more of the same in the second 45?
Nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Oh, I started off so well, just couldn't finish it off.
Marcus Rashford. Claudia Pina. Well, it's football friends' turn now.
Yes, it did it in the air, actually.
Van de Ven. Good through ball. But read it well. Ronaldinho.
Oh, dude, it's just a joke, guys. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Instead of being 6-1, it's 2-1. It's just a joke. You can't make this shit up.
Still behind, but this game very much a contest.
Look at this. It's just a joke. Look at this.
Here's Essien. Disappointing for United to give it away like that. It is a magnificent run.
What? I don't even know what he was. I don't. God knows.
And that's going to be a penalty.
God knows, guys. I'd rather play an elite division player that just like Tex that beats me 10-0 playing great football and just learn from a beast like that than win against a loser like this. If I can even hold on. Look at this. Can you imagine if he scored that? So now we just pass the ball around the rest of the game. Of course, going for crosses. You can't make this up, boys. That's the throw I was going for. This is FC now, guys.
And Khan has it now. Mendy has it. Graham Hansen. Ramirez. Back now to the goalkeeper. Alphonso Davies.
Well, that certainly tells you what the crowd think of the performance today. They've been far too passive, not at their best.
What do you guys think? Not bad goal? Was that a rat goal, guys? Aww. You pausing to make me upset. Watch, let's see what he does. Let's see if I just can't move and walking through me. This will be hilarious. Should be 5-0 right now. It's unbelievable. Or at least, let's just even say 4-1. Let's just say that second Division 6 player just had the game of his life. That Division 6 player, magically, he can't win enough games to go anywhere good, anywhere else. But when that game came, guys, he was ready. 1-0, 2-0, 3-4. Just played out of his mind. Who knows why my players are running out of bounds and why I have a clean break and not shooting the ball. That magically happened against him. The game feels perfectly fine. Next thing you know, my players are running out of bounds and he's passing backwards and all this crazy stuff's happening out of nowhere and he randomly scores. As a Division 6 player. But that was just a coincidence. Mm-hmm. 10 more games before win. 2 days. Part of me just wants to wait. Because it's not that fun right now, man. I hate being, like, you guys have seen all my other ones. Yeah, I call it rats, but this is just game after game. It's not really good football. I feel like I'm adding a couple good goals. That dude actually had a good goal that game. How he came to about getting that goal was crazy, but nobody in their right mind could watch that shit and be like, oh, yeah, look, this is normal, bro. Look. Like, maybe normal for FC, but... And I don't want to hear the people about, oh, it's the streaming, it's the streaming. Bro, I've been streaming everything that I play. Fully knowing that FC does get heavier when I stream, but I've been fine streaming. Even in Rivals, dominating. So I don't want to hear about the streaming part. I didn't see this. Aggression +6. I can't add the play style, strength, stand tackle. What does this add? So let's look. Aggression, bruiser. What does this add? So let's look. Aggression, bruiser. Oh, it's repeatable. Brings his physical up. Agbedo can go up to an 87. That would be worth it. Damn, son. But I got to keep moving Mindy up though first. But he don't get the he wouldn't get the bruiser and all that. That's what sucks. He wouldn't get it. Whereas Agbedo, he wouldn't get it either. Sakawa, none of them would get it. Rangers would. Giuliano would. Cuthbert would. Man, I'm thinking Rangers. But I could bring his physical up to 88. Let's see what his physical is right now. '84-80, strength and aggression. Yeah, I say we keep beasting up Mendy. Catch him up to the bunch. Why not? He won't get bruiser or nothing, but because Agbedo already has bruiser, and I don't think Agbedo can pass up my other players. All right, let's keep it rolling. Rolling down the river. Big wheels keep on turning. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why it's not showing up anymore. Interesting.
Well, hello to you. Welcome to another exciting game.
Yashin Lacroix. Bischoff Hullet.
For commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we have a live champions match for you. It's the Dons, and they take on Football Friends.
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And so the first half gets going in this exciting champions encounter. All one, well read. Here's how the Dons line up today. Jules Koundé starts with Theo Hernandez as the fullbacks, and up front, Francesco Toty plays alongside Cristiano Ronaldo.
I was wondering what kind of craziness he was gonna pull there. Oh God, dude.
Here's how Football Friends line up today. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Alphonso Davies as fullbacks, and they're playing with just one up front. Able to skip past there. Ronaldo. Sanchez. On to Cristiano Ronaldo. And that one is got away.
You're in.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though? Havertz! Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going. Pull it. On to Koundé. Tom. Messi.
What the hell is this dude?
And it's on here. Very well kept out, alert and ready. It's gone out, and it's a corner. And a terrific effort. The skill there deserved a goal.
Oh, dude, I smoked him.
Kai Havertz. Careless piece of play. The football friends have lost it. Del Piero. Not so much given away as cleverly won.
Good reading of the game.
Sanchez.
Penalty. Close.
Corner to come then. An opportunity to extend this lead. They decide against putting it into the box. A bit of a squeeze on here. The Dons with width here. Now it needs a good ball in. Just where
What
they
the hell?
It just needed the finishing touch. A nice move ends there. Oh, good defending. Just when it was looking threatening.
Oh, I thought he was going to anticipate. Good. Get in there.
Reading of the game to win the
Way to be there, Heavy.
well to get past his man. This could be.
Come on, keep your foot on the pedal.
And you have to feel for the goalkeeper. Having to keep them out single-handedly. Where were the defenders? Rude bullet.
Good.
That's not a bad looking
All the way to Hansen. Good.
real opportunity. Good save from the keeper. Caroline Graham.
Offsides.
On to Mendy. It's pinched, read his mind there. That's how to play it through. And that has been adjudged to be offside.
You're in. Yes.
Mendy.
No. Oh, I got cute.
Del Piero should be in here. That's been taken by the keeper. Terrific work.
Offsides.
Oh, wonderful ball that. And again. And the flag's up. Offside the call. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. First half almost over. And what a position they've got themselves into.
What a goal. What a goal. And then I lose to those two losers in the first two. This dude would smoke both of them, bro. This dude would have smoked both of them. If you can't see that, you're a blind moron. Any of you rats. Probably the same losers I'm talking about that come in here and try to say, oh, well, those guys were skilled or this or that. And then you see the games like this where you can actually move. It's hilarious, bro. All the weirdos come out in champs. But I'm glad that I can put this out there for everyone who's thinking it but can't say it. People who don't have a channel and are like, is this only me? Although, shout out to Nick Runs a Foot Market because he did do that video where he said console champs has ruined me, and he shows the terrible connection. Let's go back and revisit that. Man, now I wish I would have came back to FC just a little earlier so I could have played the FC Pro stuff and showed you guys, like, showed you, some of you guys, that you could do it too. It's not like people get intimidated, but I would go like 7, because you have to play 20 games, right? I would go like 7 wins and 13 losses. You can play more than 20, by the way, because what you're doing is it keeps your highest elo. Your highest. Say you start with like a 2,000 elo and you win your first game, you get like 2,100 from 2,000. No matter what, you've got 2,100. That's your high. So the more you win early, the better. But say you like lose 10 in a row, but you play like 50 games and win every one, you could get your elo way high. Stupid system. I hate it. But I would like win 7 games. But let's say I'd start like 0-8, 0-10, then win like, finish it off with at 7-3, and I'd be right at the cutoff. So I actually made 1 playoffs ever, and I only had to get 9 wins out of 20 games, so 9-11, and I made it to the second round of the North America playoffs. If you break it down percentage-wise, I was like top 3% of all players in the world. And then your top less than 1% are what you guys are used to seeing on the FC Pro stuff. You see what I'm saying? Some of you were on that stream where I went through my battle fly and showed like my worst ever showing was like 6 wins. My best ever was like 9. So it wasn't like I'm some, but it's called FC Pro, and so people freak out because like, I didn't see you playing Anders Vergang or Tex. I did beat Gabarros. No, it was in the beta, but I did beat him. Number 4 in the world at the time. After he beat Tex, the day after I played him and beat him. But there was an official event. And I'm just saying also, it's not my fault they still call it FC Pro. Just like Sheffield Wednesday are still pros. They don't call it junior pros. Is Sheffield Wednesday anywhere near Real Madrid? No. Is Hull City, I don't know, name a team, right? The 2nd division team in China? But they're still pros. I can't help it that they say, congratulations, FC Pro Ladder, Pro Open, Pro. They call it that, not me. They could call it FC Competitors, FC Elite, FC, they call it FC Pro. And then you just advance all the way, and what you guys see on the broadcast is the top of the top qualifiers from these same events. If you go watch, all these pros stream the same events that I showed you on Battlefly. The same bullshit connection 9-minute games. They're just that top 1% that can win no matter what. I'm going to show you that now, actually, from Redlac. I have to keep it on mute, though, because he's got music in there that's... We got a walkout. Who is that, Holland? I didn't see. I thought it was Norway. Where the fuck? I didn't see the Netherlands part. I'm a dumb ass. We'll take a good fodder, though. Honest to God, all I care about is getting my 1 pick. Now, if I can get to 12 wins and get 2, that's great. I'd have to go literally lose 1 game out of the next 8. 7, 8, 9. Is that right? I'm 4-2 right now. So that's 6 games. 9 more games left. 1 game out of last night. I have to go 8-1. I want to see this gameplay in more detail now. Is Nick the only one who has ever done a video on that? Somebody else had to. Huh. Oh, did Boris go back to his did Boris ever go back to his UFL yet? Wait, where is it? Wait a second. Did he erase? I almost gave up. Then we packed him. He hasn't been back to. He has not been back since packing Shaqiri or whatever. That's hilarious. I guess Nick's the only one who's made a video on that. Just think about that real quick. Out of how terrible console football is, nobody is talking about. I made a video on it, but I'm a nobody. You know, I'm a little tiny guy. And it got like 50, 60 some views. You know what I mean? Like, but these guys... Nobody else is talking about it. I actually haven't picked somebody for this. Let's see. I'm doing this after champs.
U7 provides the most Let's check out the new evolutions today. Area. For her it is. It's funny because I actually still have this player of the month being a playstyle. You would give the rapid finesse on the side. I just think like this is if you're kind of just getting into the game now, but I wouldn't spend 40K on that unless there was like you would have to like look through some of the variable kind of average and lean. This is the link to Diani base. Looks like it's just a stat boost and why is this one on a trickster? He should be higher. He actually looks pretty good. I don't know why he's so low, actually. Hunter chemistry style for this guy. Good pace, good shooting. Oh, 85 finishing is not crazy. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but inform card. Yeah, I think it was this. Decisive, Tiki Taka. Because it's still good upgrades. Like, even Gabriel Martinelli, who was, excuse me, little boost right there. But yeah. I wonder if this guy performed well, because he's right-footed on the left-hand side, and he actually has, like, good stuff, man. Doesn't have bad stuff at Molero, Spanish Villarreal player. Dribbling is not poorly formatted, especially on a Hunter. Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
5'8".
You have to provide him the finesse shot, though? Already has that by default. That's pretty good. This is if you get finesse shots, right? Yeah, these ones I don't even look at too much. Well, yeah, I could see why people are not super crazy about this one, but there might be a chain evo that you're working with that could be sick to add this to. But yeah, not too much to look at when it comes to this one. Not too much. And the dribbling, I mean, yeah, but he needs finesse shot plus.
Yama. I want to watch this gameplay from Nick a little bit more.
In postseason football, you need to find that extra gear. Playoff mode.
I don't know if 4-4-2 is the play, bro. I don't know. Who invited? You know, if I didn't lose, I would get 14. Do you think I could get 14 with his team?
He doesn't have his counter on. He usually has it on.
Are playing FC. All right, 3-3, boys. Let's go. I think I was losing, bro. This guy's got a road to glory. Let's go, man. No way, man. It's so annoying. I can't really defend that well on console. This one's for you, Doubles. This one's for you, Doubles. This one's for you, Doubles. Man, Pira's got aura. 21. 21. 21. We gotta make him. We gotta give him number 21, bro. This guy's gonna be a GOAT, man, in my team. Road to Cruyff. Nah, way. $8,000 setup. I'll beat him, bro. And it's dedicated internet. You tell him, chat. Let's run it, man. Nah, Anders would actually cook me.
Dedicated
Even Crosby,
internet.
bro, with his $20,000 setup. I'll beat him, bro. And it's dedicated internet.
See what I'm saying? Dedicated internet. Only 2FC. Like, bro, who's going to really do that? What average person is going to pay extra a month for just internet for their FC and then the rest is connected to everything else? That's crazy that you have to do that. Not for all of your games. Then you could maybe make an argument just for FC. Especially goals where you're going to have perfect connection every game. And it's like, I like a lot about FC. There's some things that when I came back to FC, it's like, damn, I did miss some of this stuff. Right? I look forward to the daily content, some of the different... And then I could see where people get that FOMO because they feel overwhelmed in FC. You know, I try to help out with that. There's good stuff. But then there's these awful games against these shit players in consoles known to be just terrible. So I shouldn't have to go buy a PC just to get a good experience. I shouldn't get a good experience unless I play on Saturday, or a good experience on everything but champs, because that's when all the losers pull out all the stops to get their rewards. Like, the game, I shouldn't have to go buy dedicated internet. There's all these things, you know?
God, this guy is cooking. This is where we get exposed with. Anthony was cooking like crazy. Yeah, he's so unlucky the last 2 games. It's because he got 79 fucking shit. Played it. Alright, whatever. I sweat so much of that game, too. Cancel it, man. I didn't cancel it. Oh, man. I sweat so much of that game, too. I'm so bad to lose that game. It's so hard to... Oh, man. I sweat so much of that game, too. I'm so bad to lose that game. It's so hard to...